Good morning, everyone, in here, out there. Welcome to the Temple of the Living God here in St. Petersburg, Florida. How is everyone doing? Man, I love it. Hands up. It's a beautiful day in St. Petersburg. If you're not here, you're missing it. But you're welcome to come visit anytime. So we're going to start this service off with a great song to commemorate our Pride brothers and sisters out there. Celebrating the month of June, being Pride Month and all. So here's a great song with our little spin on it called Born This Way. You might know it.
My mama told me when I was young, we are all born superstars. She rolled my hair but put my lipstick on in the glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, 'cause he made you perfect, babe. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and get set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way, yeah.
Oh, there ain't no other way. Baby, I was born this way.
Right track, baby, I was born this way, yeah.
Give yourself prudence and love your friends, so we can rejoice you're true. In the religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different lover is not a sin. Believe capital H-I-M. I love my life, I love this temple and my spark of universal source. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way.
I was born this way.
Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen.
Whether you're broke or evergreen,
Your black, white, beige, chola descent.
you're Lebanese, you're orange.
Whether life's disabilities,
Left you outcast, bullied, and or teased.
rejoice and love yourself today.
Baby, you were born this
No
way.
matter gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive. No matter black, white or beige, chola or Orient maid, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Clap your hands. I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't hide yourself in regret, just love yourself and you're set. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way.
Baby, I was born this way, yeah, yeah.
Oh, there ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way.
Right
Track, baby, I was born this way.
Yeah.
Thanks, y'all. Happy Pride Month, happy June, happy Sunday.
Today we are pleased to have with us Reverend Carmen Lusis speaking on appreciating who you are. I've chosen a reading from Daily Word, and it says, I am a living expression of God. In the book of Exodus, Moses asks God his name. God responds, I am who I am. I am is the name of the divine presence within me, a reminder of my spiritual nature. Sometimes I may forget my spiritual identity within me and think of myself as weak, incapable, or unfortunate. If I have spoken disempowering words about myself, I release those thoughts and stop using those words. Each time I say, I am, I strengthen my awareness of the truth of my being. I am God's life, love, wisdom, and strength, expressing uniquely as me. As I pay attention to my thoughts and words, I'm able to recognize and release limiting thoughts more quickly. My awareness of my true identity grows stronger and stronger. And Matthew 16:15 says, He said to them, but who do you say that I am? And so it is. And now that we'll be entertained by the talents of Carolyn and the Goodfellows.
This was a song that Carmen really liked. She requested this for today, and we dedicate it to all of you out there as well.
Thank you. It's incredibly inspiring and heartwarming to witness healthy behavior
between a father and his daughter. There's a true story about a family at an airport. And this family, just like everyone, was sitting there waiting to board the plane. And one of the children, little girl, she says, "Daddy, I want to play hide and seek." And the father says, "Okay." So the father then informs the little girl that he wants her to go and find a place to hide while he closes his eyes and counts to 10. So the little girl looks around and she sees a wide pole. So she quickly scurries over there and hides behind the pole. Meanwhile, his father's eyes were closed and he's counting up to 10. So the little girl is now hidden behind the pole and she's smiling and she's quietly giggling. And the father then opens his eyes and he begins to say, "Where is my little girl? Where did she go? I can't seem to find her anywhere. Where is my little girl? Where is my girl? I love her so much. I'm wondering where she's gone." So he's looking around. In the meantime, the little girl comes out from this wide pole and she's saying, Daddy, look, I'm over here. Can you see me?" While the father's looking around saying, "Where is my little girl? I just can't see her. Where did she go?" In the meantime now, the little girl comes over to the daddy and tugs on his pants. And he says, Daddy, look at me. Here I am." And the father looks down and in such an amazing expression of delight, he's saying, "There you are. I see you now. I have been looking everywhere for you. Where did you go? I just want you to know that I so appreciate you and I love you." And the little girl says, "Daddy, I know that you love me and I know that you believe in me." It was a powerful experience to witness that in the airport as I sat there. Whew. Wow. So just take that in. For a child, the dream begins with a person who believes in us, who is a healthy role model, and one that encourages us and leads us forward. The dream begins when we have someone who sees us for who we really are, who lifts us up and empowers us, who values and sees the highest and best for us. There's a quote that says, "There is nothing so rewarding as to make people realize that they are worthwhile in this world." Unquote. Throughout our lives, we are fortunate when we recognize the beauty within us, our inner worth. And those acknowledgments along the way, especially when we're young, as we evolve and mature into adults, when we hopefully develop a fundamental sense of well-being about ourselves, and we no longer seek for the approval of others. With the choices that we make, we can learn to stand in appreciation of who we are. And cultivating a sense of appreciation for who we are in this worldly experience makes this ride that we're on more worthwhile. As I was recently driving down 22nd Avenue, I noticed a tattoo parlor that had a sign outside, which said, "Of course you are so beautiful, honey. We are here to make you more beautiful on the outside." So I thought about that. And I thought, as we acknowledge our own inner beauty and we radiate that, we will always naturally radiate that more out into the world. It's interesting when we see these signs, how they trigger thoughts in our own consciousness. At different times in our life, we each experience those dark night of the souls. In other words, when we have an inner battle going on with our emotions. And sometimes the outer energies that we have to deal with challenge us. And it's a blessing if we can remember that everything that is happening for us, for our soul's growth. And our soul is always gently knocking at our heart, reminding us that it's imperative that we remember to be strong in the truth of who we are. And often, those times that challenge us the most help us to become stronger in our truth. They help to recognize our inner light. And just as a butterfly that emerges so wonderfully after its struggle and persistence in transforming into its new self, we also emerge, just like the butterfly. And we each have a responsibility to know that it is our spiritual birthright to free ourselves from all those false beliefs that we have come to believe, often resulting from the childhood conditioning. When we are tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to that divine presence within, we are empowered to honor and appreciate who we are. The Bible itself is a story of the evolution of man, with all the trials and tribulations of lessons experienced and moved through, always reaching for higher levels of spiritual understanding and awareness. Appreciating who we are often results from the long journey of self-discovery that we each go through. If the environment that we grew up in was very supportive emotionally, then the journey was and is an easier one of recognizing our own worth. Do you know that the soul, not the ego mind, but the soul, will always see others as beautiful and powerful spirits of light? And how amazing is that? That there is a part of us that will always recognize that within someone else. We can know that every time we share a word of praise or thanks or appreciation, that we are making a difference in someone else's life. Whatever our soul has agreed to fulfill in our sacred contract with the universe before we arrived here on earth, everything that we experience in this lifetime helps to awaken the remembrance of that contract within us. We are invited to remain open and receptive to the lessons that our soul is here to experience. And when we walk in the energy of gratitude throughout the day and all the 86,400 seconds that each day provides us, powerful things can happen. Personally, when I begin my day and I have done my morning routine, including my inner work, I feel that I've set myself up for a greater awareness of divine moments in my day. And with that, there's that peace that passes all understanding, that underlines everything I experience through the day. As I leave my house and get in my car, I'm already smiling and feeling grateful. Then when I go to the grocery store, for example, I continue smiling and I remain in my gratitude. And people will smile back naturally. And it's wonderful to be able to share that energy, isn't it? Yeah. And it's wonderful to know that everybody smiles in the same language. We can all, yes. And that's powerful. When you think about the world, all of us, if we're all smiling at the same time, what energy we can create. Because we all understand it, and we all can communicate it. Mother Teresa reminds us that, and I quote, "Every time you smile at someone, it's an action of love. It's a gift to that person." End of quote. Now, when I'm at the grocery checkout, I continue to smile, and every now and then, someone will come up to me and say, I bought these extra flowers, and I want you to have them. Just because. Have you ever had that experience? We have a few hands. Yeah. I keep smiling, and I say thank you. And perhaps, just perhaps, their soul's energy is connecting with my soul's energy in this case. And it's saying, my soul recognizes your soul. Yeah. Yes. And as Mother Teresa again shares, and I quote, "We shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do." Wow. End of quote. When we embrace the divinity within us, we naturally appreciate who we are and why we are here. And we are blessed to be able to share the love that we are and recognize how divinely remarkable each of us is. We were born into this world not to be ordinary, but to remember how extraordinary we really are, and to appreciate the marvelous blessing that we are in this world and to this world. And just as Carol and Daniel were singing the words, "Do you know how amazing you are? What a gift you are to the world. You are light, you are love, you are sent from above. Do you know how amazing you are?" Yeah. Powerful song. A captivating and undeniable reminder for each one of us. Could you feel their soul connecting with your soul as they sang that song? Yeah. There are signs and inspirations everywhere we go. And just the other day, I saw another sign that said, "You are here on purpose." What a great reminder. When we move through each day and hold a consciousness of appreciation and acceptance, knowing how blessed we really are, it's as though we get to experience a slice of heaven on earth in these moments. In our quiet moments, when we tap into and appreciate how unique and individualized we all are, we can feel in the depths of our soul that our life truly has meaning. Our life has purpose. Science of Mind teaches that, and I quote, "As we direct our thoughts continually to the good, the true, and the beautiful, to the realization of love, light, and life, as the reality of all that we behold, we naturally live in a consciousness of appreciation. End of quote. Years ago, when I attended retreats at UU in the Pines up in Brooksville, some of you know where that is, perhaps have been there, I would bring my Indian flute with me and go for nature walks. I would hear the birds singing, and then they would become quiet, and there was a hush for a moment. And I would stand in appreciation, and then I would begin to play the Indian flute for them. And once I stopped playing, again, there was a moment of silence, and then the birds began to sing again. And then when they stopped, silence. And then again, I would play for them. And this went on for about 20 minutes or so, every time I had the experience of doing this. And those were incredible moments to stand in humbleness and in gratitude, with such a beautiful feeling of peace and contentment and happiness. Those were truly God moments to experience. And again, Mother Teresa said, and I quote, "God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon, and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls." End of quote. And I would like to think that as we are silent, we hear the whispers of our soul. If we can develop a reverence for life as we look around and appreciate that which is for us to experience and all of its wonder and awe, love and beauty, we can recognize that all of life, in and of itself, is of value. Swami Chaitananda states these words, and I quote, "It's a question of where you begin and of what you understand your real work to be. Try to start out with an intense love of life and an intense love of God. Then go wherever that love takes you and do whatever you're called upon to do from there." End of quote. We are invited to remain open to the lessons our soul is here to experience. And every thought, every word, every action sets energy into motion. They each carry a consciousness which helps to shape the light that we are sharing wherever we go. Every time we pray, we bring in grace, which has a calming effect on our soul. And the more that we can appreciate that our soul has a magnificent job to fulfill, and we recognize the ultimate blessing of honoring that, we will be blessed in return. It's up to each of us to give ourselves permission to see all of the experiences that we have being created for us, for our highest and best good. And may we always be blessed with a greater awareness of our truth, that we are valuable, worthy, and enough. Let the light shine within you and appreciate the wonder that you are. May we each appreciate that unique, miraculous, mystical part of who we are that allows us to be more conscious of the infinite in our lives. Paramahansa Yogananda once wrote, and I quote, "You must not let your life run in the ordinary way. Do something that nobody else has done. Do something that will dazzle the world. Show that God's creative principle works in you. End of quote. And as I bring this to a close, I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. And just as you do so, just take in a slow, gentle breath. And with your in-breath, just breathe in the appreciation of who you are. And with your out-breath, know it to be so. As you live the life your soul is waiting for you to discover at new levels. And remember that you are sunshine and stardust, pieces of the original creation in a new divine form. You are more magnificent, more amazing, more wonderful than you can ever imagine. Ponder this for a moment. And then have the most magical, miraculous, marvelous day and week. And so it is. Namaste.
Oh, powerful words. Thank you. Very touching. Come to time in our service for our tithes and offerings. If the ushers would come forward, please. I want to remind our remote congregation that you too can help support the temple by going to our website and clicking on the donate button. We give thanks for all that we give and all that we receive. May these gifts be multiplied to support the ministry of the temple to its members, its friends, and the community. And so it is.
What? Oh, hey, here we are. It's that time, everyone. So it's the closing song. You know the song, we've been doing it all month. And if you don't, the words are still in your program, if I'm not mistaken. Et voila. I have my own Vanna. See? All right, everybody stand up. Give some light to these guys. Let's sing a song. There's one. And yeah, let's go out of these doors with joy into the world. No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether you've come to stay a while or are just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the best out to the turned down, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
If there's some kind of trouble, the pain you're going through, know that you are not alone. Someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you.
Let me hear ya. Come on in.
Come on in,
Come on in.
come on in.
The God in us recognizes the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open. This door is open. We open our doors to you. Have a great Sunday, everyone. If you're sticking around for the volunteer party, please. We'll be just a couple minutes. Until then, come see me in the bookstore. We got books to sell.